Hi students. So in this lecture, we are going to solve some more examples based on the properties of a planar graph. हमने कुछ examples देखे हैं. We will continue to the next example now. So example says that let G be a connected planar graph. यहाँ पे connected लिखा है. अगर simple connected होता तो formula दूसरा हमें use करना पड़ता. So graph is a connected planar graph with 12 vertices are given. 30 edges are given and degree of each region is k, then what is the value of k? तो इसके लिए हमें पहले तो number of regions find out करने पड़ेंगे. We have the vertices, we have the edges. First we need to calculate the number of regions, then only we can able to calculate the degree of that region, or we can say that the value of k. Okay, so by Euler's formula we know that number of vertices plus number of regions equal to number of edges plus 2. Okay, so we know the vertices that are 12, number of regions we need to calculate this, number of edges becomes 30 and this is 2. So number of regions becomes 32 minus 12, that is number of regions equal to 20. Once we got the number of regions, then we can able to calculate the value of k. So by sum of degrees of regions theorem, sum of degrees of regions theorem, we can able to write the formula. So there are 20 vertices are there, sorry, 20 regions are there, and each region is having the degree, that is k, equal to the 2 times the number of edges. Okay, so this is 20 into k, and we know the value of edges, that is become 30 into 2, 60. So k value becomes 3. So we can say that degree of each region is 3. Okay, so we will move to the next example. Find out the maximum number of regions possible in a planar graph with 10 edges. Okay, here we have to focus on the word that is the maximum. Okay, maximum number of regions possible in a simple planar graph, and here the word simple planar graph with 10 edges. Now we know the edges, and this is the question in, it is continuation to the previous one. So we know the value of k, that is the degree of each region is k. So by theorem, when we have to calculate the maximum number of regions, we will use the theorem that is 2.2. Okay, in 2.2 it is saying that k into number of regions is less than or equal to 2 times the number of edges. So here k value is 3. So 3 into number of regions we need to calculate is less than or equal to 2 times the number of edges. So 2 into 10. Okay, so number of regions becomes less than or equal to 20 by 3. So this is become number of regions is less than or equal to 6.66. Okay, so number of regions becomes less than or equal to, we can say that it is equal to 6. Let's see next example. Find the maximum number of edges possible in a simple connected planar graph with 8 vertices. ओके, तो यहाँ पे क्या लिखा है क्लियरली, उन्होंने लिखा है कि सिंपल कनेक्टेड प्लेनर ग्राफ, और सिंपल कनेक्टेड प्लेनर ग्राफ में हमने देखा कि कुछ थ्योरम्स है जिसके लिए अलग फॉर्मूलेज यूज होते हैं. ओके, तो यहाँ पे वर्टाइसेस कितने मेंशन किए उन्होंने, 8 वर्टाइसेस आर देयर. So by using the theorem 4.1 which we have already seen in the properties, that theorem says that number of edges in a simple connected planar graph is less than or equal to 3 times the number of vertices minus 6. So by using this, if we will calculate, then this is become 3 into number of vertices are 8 minus 6. So number of edges becomes less than or equal to, this is 24 minus 6. Okay, so number of edges less than or equal to 18. So this is the number of edges present in a simple connected planar graph with 8 vertices, that are the maximum number of edges. Okay, Next question is that find out the maximum number of regions possible in a simple connected planar graph with 13 vertices. Now we need to calculate here maximum number of regions possible. So again they have mentioned that the graph is simple connected planar graph, and in 4.2 we have seen that number of regions in a simple connected planar graph is less than or equal to 2 times the number of vertices minus 4. So number of regions becomes, this is 2 into 13 minus 4. So the number of regions becomes like 26 minus 4. So number of regions are less than or equal to 22. Okay, so these number of or less than these number of regions possible in a simple connected planar graph with 13 vertices. Okay, so next very simple question is that is purely based on the properties which we have studied. If G is a simple connected planar graph, again they have used the word simple, then minimum degrees of all the vertices cannot be equal to. ओके, सो जो हमने देखा है कि जो डिग्रीज ऑफ द वर्टाइसेस जो रहता है वो प्योरली डिग्री ऑफ ईच वर्टेक्स इन ए सिंपल कनेक्टेड planar graph is less than or equal to 5, means they have asked it cannot be equal to, so it is equal to the 3 also, because 3 is less than 5. Again it is equal to 4 because 4 is less than 5, and 5 is equal to 5, so only it will not be 6. Okay, so we can say that in a simple connected planar graph the minimum degree is 5 only. Minimum degree should be less than or equal to 5, so it is exceeding the 5, so it cannot be equal to 6. Oh, okay, so this is the answer for this particular question.